Hook. What if I told you that some of the most significant events in history were not what they seemed, and that the truth behind them is still hidden today? From secret operations to unacknowledged battles, the stories of forgotten wars are often shrouded in mystery. In this video, we'll be exploring some of the most shocking truths about these overlooked conflicts that changed the course of history. Fact 1: The Radium Girls and World War I. One such example is the story of the Radium Girls, a group of women who worked in factories during World War I, painting watch faces with glow-in-the-dark paint containing radium. Unbeknownst to them, the radium was highly toxic, and many of these women suffered from severe health issues, including radiation poisoning and death. This tragic event led to significant changes in labor laws and workers' rights, but it remains a lesser-known aspect of World War I history. Fact 2: The Winter War between Finland and the Soviet Union. In 1939, Finland and the Soviet Union engaged in a brutal conflict known as the Winter War. Despite being heavily outnumbered, the Finnish military managed to inflict significant casualties on the Soviet army, thanks to their innovative tactics and knowledge of the terrain. Although the war ultimately ended in defeat for Finland, it exposed the weaknesses of the Soviet military and had a profound impact on the events leading up to World War II. Fact 3: The Biafran Genocide. During the Nigerian Civil War, the government-led forces carried out a systematic campaign of genocide against the Igbo people, resulting in the deaths of over 1 million civilians. The Biafran Genocide, as it came to be known, was largely ignored by the international community, and its legacy continues to be felt in Nigeria today. The conflict had a profound impact on the country's politics and social fabric, leading to ongoing tensions between different ethnic groups. Fact 4: The Soviet-Afghan War. The Soviet-Afghan War, which lasted from 1979 to 1989, was a pivotal moment in modern history. The conflict saw the Soviet Union invade Afghanistan, only to become embroiled in a lengthy and bloody guerrilla war. The war had a devastating impact on Afghanistan, causing widespread destruction and loss of life, and it also contributed to the eventual collapse of the Soviet Union. Fact 5: The Chinese Civil War. The Chinese Civil War, fought between the Nationalist Party and the Communist Party, was a complex and multifaceted conflict that lasted for over 2 decades. The war ultimately ended in victory for the Communists, who established the People's Republic of China in 1949. However, the conflict also led to the creation of Taiwan, which remains a contentious issue to this day. Fact 6: The Dirty War in Argentina. Between 1976 and 1983, Argentina was plagued by a brutal military dictatorship that carried out a campaign of state-sponsored terrorism against its own citizens. The Dirty War, as it came to be known, saw thousands of people disappear, tortured, or killed by the military regime. The conflict had a profound impact on Argentine society, leading to a lasting legacy of trauma and mistrust. Fact 7: The Congo Wars. The Congo Wars, which took place in the late 1990s and early 2000s, were a series of conflicts that involved multiple countries and factions. The wars were fought over control of the Democratic Republic of Congo's vast natural resources, including diamonds, gold, and coltan. The conflicts resulted in the deaths of millions of people and had a devastating impact on the region's economy and infrastructure. Fact 8: The Partition of India. In 1947, India gained independence from British colonial rule, but the process of partitioning the country into India and Pakistan was marked by violence and bloodshed. The partition led to one of the largest mass migrations in history, with millions of people forced to flee their homes and seek refuge in other parts of the subcontinent. The legacy of the partition continues to be felt today, with ongoing tensions between India and Pakistan. Fact 9: The Korean War. The Korean War, fought between North and South Korea from 1950 to 1953, was a pivotal moment in the Cold War. The conflict saw the United States and other United Nations forces intervene on behalf of South Korea, while China and the Soviet Union supported North Korea. The war ended in a stalemate, but it had a profound impact on the global balance of power and led to a lasting legacy of tensions on the Korean peninsula. Fact 10: The Guatemalan Civil War. The Guatemalan Civil War, which lasted from 1960 to 1996, was a complex and multifaceted conflict that involved government forces, rebel groups, and indigenous communities. The war saw widespread human rights abuses, including massacres, forced disappearances, and torture. The conflict ultimately ended in a peace agreement, but its legacy continues to be felt in Guatemala today, with ongoing struggles for justice and reconciliation. CTA. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more educational content. Join us next time as we explore more shocking truths about the world's most significant events.